Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your October general message. I am Victoria with Aligned Soul Tarot. Welcome on into this space. It is the start of another eclipse season. This 1.5-year cycle that we are moving out of. The end of October ends an era, right? That was the title for Taurus's October reading. So if you have any Taurus or Scorpio, because naturally Scorpio was in the South Node, any fixed energy, you definitely are coming to some reflections, just like most of the signs, but we are now moving out of that Taurus Scorpio lunar node axis and we're moving into this Aries Libra energy. So very different, right? Aries and Libra are cardinal signs, so there is this rush, this momentum. I look at the cardinal signs as the initiators. They're the gatekeepers to each season, right? Aries is spring, Cancer summer, we have Capricorn winter, and we have Libra for fall. You are a mutable sign, so naturally Sun in Sag, or Sun rising Venus Mars, whatever you're watching for, you don't fall into any of those categories. But if you take a deeper look into your chart, you might have some cardinal energy that's being activated at this time. I do offer birth chart readings where we can uncover some of the hidden potential that's, you know, under the surface for you during this start of the eclipse season. I talked about this during my last 2 Sunday lives, and you can find them on my channel, about October being a very intentional month. September was about preparation, right? Coming out of some of the retrograde energy. We're still facing some of that energy until January. But preparing ourselves for this 1.5-year cycle, and October is that casting out, right, of intentions, being intentional about what we are calling into our lives, and that ripple effect that is created from our intentions. Very potent, very promising time, but it does require us really stepping into our constitution, like our awareness of oneself, which is that Aries North Node energy, being a radical free thinker, being independent, stepping out of codependency in all areas of our lives, whether that's with family, friends, or intimate partnerships. There's a lot of this Aries Libra energy that we're kind of trying to find balance and harmony amongst. Right, so this will take time. Just know that October is where we are setting those intentions. For you, the solar eclipse that's happening on the 14th is in Libra. It's going to be in your 11th house. You have a heavy influence of 11th house energy for the month of October. 11th house, what does that mean? So for you, Sag, it means a lot of networking. It means potentially having to draw upon your community in some way, or community is drawing upon you. I always look at Sagittarius energy as the leader, right? They are leaders in their own right, and they make really great leaders. And I think we've talked about this prior in some of your other readings, what makes a good leader, right? You can check back on my channel to the last several monthly lives, because I feel like it was you who I spoke about this with. So 11th house, I do feel like there is a draw. There is a pull towards you, right? Your energy is being magnetized in some way to be more extroverted, to be more put out there, right, for the world to see. And close kind of networks, even intimate partnerships, are going to play a huge role this month for you. I say the 11th house is heavily influenced because not only that first solar eclipse on the 14th is in your 11th house, but we also have Mercury going into Libra on the 19th, and that's also in your 11th house, which Mercury also talks about communication, networking. The 3rd and the 11th house actually have a lot of parallels, but they operate a little bit differently. But it is air energy, right? 11th house is going to be more of that Aquarian air energy, and then the 3rd house is Gemini. So you might actually find some of your air friends, people that you know that have air in their chart, very helpful and beneficial at this time. There's a lot of phone calls I'm seeing, communication, contracts, even business contracts, negotiation, information. You are definitely processing quite a bit of information this month, and it might be a bit overwhelming at times, especially with that 11th house. It's like so many strings are being pulled, but I do think that you can manage with this influence. And Mercury in Libra, it is a very balancing energy, right? Libra strives for balance, for harmony. So coming to some sort of compromise, I'm hearing, amongst communication, having empathy this month, some level of understanding. We also have the lunar eclipse in Taurus, and this is the last, right? That's why I was saying that this is the end of an era, that send-off energy for Taurus, Scorpio. It's a big major cycle that we're ending. And so naturally, it's a full moon. It's the end of the month. There's going to be a lot of this release, a lot of releasing. And it's going to be in your 6th house. So 6th house talks a lot about health. It is Virgo energy. It also talks about your daily rituals, your routine, your schedule. I do sense that for you, Sagittarius, you are going to be feeling quite busy this month. And with this eclipse energy, it's going to be important to make sure that you are maintaining your rhythms, your daily routines, your schedules, your planner. I'm going to see a lot of people, I feel a lot of people are going to be wanting to speak with you. And making sure that you're resting, you're taking care of yourself with that 6th house. But 6th house also talks about one's duty, right? One's responsibility, one's purpose. You are getting in alignment day by day, every day with your purpose, a deeper understanding of what your purpose is. Because we can understand and know what our purpose is, but there is this deepening. Sometimes we take pivots, sometimes we change course or direction, and it still can be a facet of our purpose, but it might feel like there's a bit of a detour in some way, shape, or form, but it's still connected. If you are understanding what I'm saying, it's still connected to the bigger picture, right? Having a more holistic vision of what your purpose is and how every single pivot or turn, it's still connected. That's what I'm envisioning for you. We have on October 9th, Venus going into Virgo. It's going to be in your 10th house, and that has everything to do with your purpose. So I do see this realignment for you, Sagittarius. And a lot of reliance, again, on others, external forces, your environment, your community, your networks. All right, let's pull an animal oracle message to start off your reading. What do we have for too many? What do we have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus sign? Sagittarius, please show me what I need to see for Sag. Sagittarius, you got the horse and bluebell. Taurus actually got this message not too long ago. You might have Taurus in your chart or dealing with a Taurus. This is humble modesty. I do see this as part of making a good leader is being very empathetic, you know, remaining at a level of humility, right? Empathy, understanding what others are going through. That 11th house has a lot to do with understanding, and naturally the way to build good community and networks is to have a level of humbleness and modesty that's shown here in the horse and bluebell. The horse by nature, see, there's this gravitation to you this month, and I see that because the horse energy is very magnetic. It's majestic, right? It's very large and appealing. But paired with this bluebell energy, it says be strong, right? Be strong and confident, right? And I feel like outwardly, people are seeing that in you, right? You may be being asked to be a leader in some shape or form this month, stepping up to the plate. But it's drawing back to the same message that I had for you several months ago, I believe now, about what makes a good leader, right? Thinking about those qualities. And again, the power that comes in being called into those types of roles. But I believe, and this is my opinion, that a lot of the true power and what makes a good leader is being able to stay modest and humble, right? And empathetic. All right, let's see what else we have. Let's pull from the Soul's Journey Oracle here. Let's see for Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Blame. Okay, so we have blame showing up here. I accept responsibility for my well-being. What else? What else here? For Sagittarius, please show me what I need to see for Sagittarius. Relationships. I did see love at the bottom there too, which is interesting because relationships, love can go hand in hand. But this is also just talking about any type of relationship, and that is definitely signified in that 11th house. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. And the blame card, I accept responsibility for my well-being. So the way that I see this energy showing up, and envy's on the bottom. So there might be some people within your network that are envious of you. And you might be finding this through this 11th house influence. There might be some people that are not serving your highest good, right? Because the message here is I am attracted to those people who serve my highest good. And this month there might be some revelations around certain contracts of yours, and this could look very different depending on the Sag that I'm speaking with. This is a general message. But you are coming to some sort of recognition, and you're seeing how maybe some people have been a bit envious of you, or gaslighting. I think of gaslighting when I see the blame card. This could be something that has been projected on you for quite some time. Eclipse season can tend to bring up past, like we were talking childhood past, trauma, influence from family members, right? This is relationships, so this can be any sort of relationship. And those triggers could be resurfacing to be worked out. How have you dealt with envy in the past, Sagittarius? How have you handled, friendship is coming out. So I do think this is a friend group. And you're understanding that these certain people, these individuals, whether they have served your highest good or not, have been in your life for a very good reason. Whether it's, karma that's being played out or not, these relationships are for our highest good because they are mirrors, they are reflections, they are teaching us about who we are, right? And at the end of the day, Sag, it's going to take you not blaming others for where they're at on their journey, right? If people are deciding to live in that lower frequency, right, of envy, fear, jealousy, spitefulness, bitterness, etc. Those are all lower frequency energies. You this month are getting to choose, right, or getting to see those energies and where they are in your life, or maybe where they are within you. Okay. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. This is going to be your tarot message for October. Let's see here. Sagittarius. Too many. I'll take that one. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. Please show me what I need to see for Sag. Sagittarius, please show me what I need to see. Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. Okay. Yeah, the Sag that I'm talking to on the bottom of the deck here with the Four of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. Like I was saying, I feel like, let me just get a sip of tea. I feel like this month, oh, that's really good. I feel like the Sag that I'm talking to, you are really in this Nine of Pentacles, whether you're male or female, you are radiating this confidence. The Nine of Pentacles is very resourceful. It's pentacle energy. She knows how to equally give and receive. She's in a state of flow and abundance. She is single in the card, right? Doesn't mean that you have to be. But it's more about, again, that confidence. And that is being highlighted here with the Aries Libra lunar node axis, right? I talked about that in the beginning, and if you want to look back to my Sunday lives, I talk about it even more. But a lot of this codependency in relationships, we're learning how to be interdependent in relationships. That's that Nine of Pentacles. If more people could enter into relationships in this kind of energy, right? You get the Nine of Cups as well. Nine energy, it's a very abundant, very fruitful energy. And actually, that is your house. So interestingly enough, we are seeing this 9 reflected in Sagittarius energy. You are definitely in a state of flow and abundance. 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. This is what's making you so magnetic, right? 4 of Swords in reverse. You are coming out of a period of rest, meditation, contemplation, waking up, I'm hearing, to the truth, right? And not playing the blame game here. Just seeing things for what they are and understanding that this is where certain people are at is what I'm hearing. Celebrating your small victories, whether they're big or small, right? 6 of Wands in reverse is asking you to be grateful for the small victories, right? 6 of Wands in reverse can also talk about like shortcomings, right? Things that were not victorious, right? Things that might have failed or felt like failure. But with the Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune right next to it, it's like, again, we talked about this earlier, you know, that higher good was coming and it's really standing out to me. I am attracted to those people who serve my highest good, Hierophant. But I also understand that all those shortcomings and all that in between, maybe that lower frequency energy, those friends, family members, close, intimate partnerships, whether they were not victorious or they were, there's a big lesson in all of it this month, Sag. It looks like you're piecing that information together here with the Hierophant. This is higher levels of awareness. This is taking on a spiritual practice or deepening your spiritual practice. This is also being a mentor, right? Hierophant is someone that people look forward to. They're a leader amongst their community. The wheel is turning. When I think of eclipse season, I think of the tower and I think of the wheel. And both energies are about movement, right? And this is what's happening, is that ripple effect. Like I said, we're casting out that rock. That ripple effect is occurring in October. We entered into this Aries North Node back in July, so you can trace back to July. That was when we entered into Venus retrograde. This last, 3 to 4 month, 3 month, I would say, has been very heightened. A lot of awareness around our values, around how we love, right? What we're wanting in our lives, the kind of relationships we're fostering, right? Relationships for you have been at the forefront. And I'm seeing that you've gained a lot of knowledge with the Hierophant. And you're like, wow, I have a deeper understanding now of myself, because these 2 9s are all about self. I'm not really seeing anyone or anything. I feel like there's a lot of different relationships that you're coming to this understanding about. And you're pulling on your power and your confidence in yourself to get through. And it's working. The law of attraction. If we can stay in that 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups energy, we can manifest and attract a lot of really great, beautiful things for ourselves. But it is a lot about your intentions and your thoughts, your feelings this month. I see destiny and fate playing out for you heavily this month in a positive way. Beautiful energy, Sagittarius. So at this portion of the reading, we are going to take a look into your love energy. So I want you to focus in on, if you did come to this reading for a love message, then stick around. I want you to focus in on your love interest at this time. We're going to pull some oracle cards and we're going to take this on over to the extended, where we will dive deeper into how your person is feeling about you and the situation at this time. We will look at the potential blockages around this relationship and the strengths. All right, Sagittarius. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. The month of October in regards to their love interest. What is it that they need to know? What is it that they need to see? You have here rabbit hole. Crazy drama makes for wild adventures, but not peace. How far are you willing to go? So there's a level of drama and wildness. Maybe I'm getting like this Knight of Wands energy, which is Sagittarius energy. I want to pull one more on this. What can you tell me more about this, please? Okay. Not willing to settle down or be responsible. Time to commit and put down roots. Okay, so clearly someone that you are coming to this reading about, right? Your love interest. It seems like they have been a bit flighty. Not willing to settle down or be responsible. A level of accountability here. And the roles can be reversed, right? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This could be you, Sag, and how your partner's viewing you. We will dive deeper into the love reading, but it looks like there is some sort of like not taming the beast, not wanting to be tamed, not wanting to settle down here. And the cards are suggesting even that there were promises that may have been broken. Maybe someone has been promising a deeper commitment, and all you're getting is the superficial relationship. All right, let's pull another love oracle, and we're going to take this on over to Patreon. I hope to find you over there. Please like, share, and subscribe. All of your support is truly helpful. All right, Sag, let's see what else we have for the month of October in regards to love. What is it that Sag needs to know? What is it that Sag needs to see at this time? Sagittarius, coffee cup, okay. It looks like there is going to be communication, and we did talk about this. A lot of this 11th house energy, there's going to be a lot of networking, people gravitating towards you, right? You're stepping into this awareness and confidence, and naturally people are magnetized towards you this month. You are savoring the moment, feeling uplifted. Friendships, a lot of friendships are probably helping you in this dynamic. Meeting and conversing. There's going to be a lot of back and forth with whoever this is this month. And it's going to take you being really honest, I see, with this coffee cup. Like sitting down and having the talk, quote unquote, the talk. Maybe you've had this talk before, but I feel like this month, the cards are suggesting there's going to be a deepening, right? Because I do see feeling uplifted, right? So that means that it's something positive that's being spoken about here. Feeling uplifted because you're able to maybe get something off your chest, or they are able to get something off their chest. All right, Sag, I'll see you over on Patreon. If this is where we depart, please check back in mid-month for the mid-month October readings. Bye for now.